Good evening and welcome back to Fox 23 News at 9. I'm Bailey Wilborn filling in for Zach. 2 days after being released by the New Orleans Saints, wide receiver Rishard Matthews has announced his retirement from the NFL. Matthews put on Instagram that he was fed up by feeling disposable as an NFL player and he will not miss the fakeness or brainwashing that he endured in the league. Matthews joined the Saints in June after a minicamp tryout but only played with the backup units. In Friday's game, he only caught one pass for 7 yards. He will end his career with over 3,000 yards and 21 touchdowns. We are 19 days away from Mississippi State's first football game, and the Bulldogs still haven't named QB1. The two frontrunners right now are Penn State transfer Tommy Stevens and junior Keaton Thomas. Coach Joe Moorhead says the battle for the #1 spot is starting to intensify.
The battle has elevated the urgency in the execution of the entire unit. We grade and evaluate every snap and chart everything that they're doing. So I think it's headed about the pace that we anticipated.
As an assistant coach, Mississippi State head coach Vic Schaefer helped lead Team USA to the silver medal at the Pan American Games. The U.S. finished 4-1 in the event, but in the gold medal game, Brazil was a little too much for the U.S. and they win it 79-73. The Bulldogs women's basketball team will open up the season against Southern Miss at the Hump on November 9th. The Atlanta Braves split their 4-game weekend series with the Marlins, and yesterday's series finale, Ender Inciarte and Ronald Acuna Jr. both homered, and Mike Foltynewicz had an okay showing, giving up 4 runs in 6 innings, but the Braves bullpen produced in the best way, 5 pitchers combining for 3 scoreless innings, and the Braves win it 5-4. They will get today off, but will be back in action tomorrow against the Mets. The NASCAR playoffs are just 3 races away, but first a stop Saturday night at the Bristol Motor Speedway, where things usually get heated on and off the half-mile track. Kurt Busch is no stranger to success at Bristol, where he has won 6 times, including under the lights last season. Busch talked playoffs and what makes Bristol such a special place to race.
We're seeing better restarts, better finishes, and the competition, I think, is at an all-time high. I mean, if I finish 8th, I know I've done a good job, but also that's still not championship quality, and it's making us push a little bit harder on the Ganassi team. So, I mean, all around right now, I think everybody trying to make their way into the playoffs versus the guys that are in, there's great competition all the way around.
She's been called the world's greatest female gymnast, and this weekend Simone Biles brought home her record-tying 6th national title. Competing at the U.S. Gymnastics Championship, Biles pulled off a double-twisting dumbbell somersault dismount. That's the first time it's ever been done in competition. Then the next night, Biles landed this unbelievably difficult tumbling run with a triple-twisting double somersault. She's the only gymnast in the world that has pulled that off. Biles gets her 20th straight all-around win. She has proven time and time again that she is the best gymnast the world has ever seen, and at this point she's only competing with herself. All her other competitors saying they are just trying to get silver.